stroll down the memory lane to a time where human communication was about to be revolutionized. Picture the late 19th century, a time of great innovation and discovery. Among the most remarkable inventors was Alexander Graham Bell, a man whose vision would forever change the way we connect with each other. In the year of 1876, Bell developed a device that could transmit speech over distances, a concept previously unimaginable. His creation, the early telephone, was a marvel of its time. The design was simple yet ingenious, converting sound into an electrical signal that could travel along wires. On March 10th of that very year, Bell made the first ever telephone call to his assistant, Thomas Watson. His words, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you," marked a pivotal moment in history. This marked the beginning of a new era in global communication, a time where distance would no longer stand as a barrier between human voices, thanks to the dawn of telecommunication. Fast forward to the early 20th century, the rotary dial telephone made its debut. This innovation was brought to life by Almund Strauger, an undertaker and inventor who was determined to bypass the human operator. Imagine, this was in 1896, when telephones were still relatively new. Strauger's rotary dial system was a game changer. It allowed users to dial numbers directly without operator assistance. You simply had to turn the dial to each number, release it, and the dial would spin back to its starting position, sending pulses down the line to connect the call. This simple yet effective mechanism became the standard telephone design for the better part of the 20th century. The rotary dial telephone was more than just a device, it was a symbol of communication independence. The rotary dial system was a significant leap in the evolution of telephone technology. As technology progressed, the rotary dial gave way to the push-button telephone. The 60s saw the advent of these new telephones, transforming the way we communicate. With a simple press of a button, numbers and even letters could be dialed, sparking a revolution in efficiency and ease of use. This new era of telephony was defined by the introduction of the touch-tone system. This innovative system, introduced by the Bell system, took the world by storm. It replaced the need for an operator to connect calls, reducing errors and increasing speed. Each button produced a unique tone, allowing the system to recognize the dialed numbers, a technology that's still used today in various forms. The push-button telephone was more than just an upgrade. It was a leap towards the future, enabling quicker and smoother communication. This innovation was a crucial stepping stone, setting the stage for the dramatic advancements that were yet to come. The push-button telephone paved the way for more advanced communication devices. The late 20th century saw a seismic shift in telephone technology with the advent of mobile phones. As the curtain lifted on this new era, Motorola took center stage, launching the first mobile phone in 1973. This bulky, brick-like device, fondly known as the Motorola Dynatac, was a far cry from the sleek devices we're accustomed to today. Yet its ability to make calls on the go was nothing short of revolutionary. The Dynatac was the harbinger of the first generation, or 1G, of mobile phones. These devices were analog, offering limited call quality and security. However, they paved the way for the digital 2G networks, introduced in the early 90s. 2G ushered in a new era of communication, bringing features like text messaging and call encryption into the fold. As the millennium turned, we moved into the era of 3G networks. High-speed internet became a reality on mobile devices, opening up a world of possibilities from video calling to mobile gaming. And then 4G took it a step further, offering speeds that allowed for seamless streaming and advanced mobile applications. Now, we stand on the cusp of the 5G era, promising unprecedented speeds, lower latency, and the potential to connect every device we use, from cars to kitchen appliances. However, the mobile revolution wasn't just about network advancements. In 2007, a significant development forever changed our perception of what a phone could be. The introduction of smartphones, with Apple's iPhone leading the charge, transformed our mobile devices into mini-computers. These multifunctional devices offer everything from high-quality photography and music streaming to GPS navigation and mobile payments. Smartphones have become so integral to our daily lives that it's hard to imagine a time without them. They've redefined personal communication, reshaped industries, and rewritten the rules of social interaction. The mobile revolution transformed the telephone from a mere communication device to an indispensable part of our lives. From wired devices to wireless connectivity, telephones have come a long way. Indeed, telephones have transformed significantly over the years. They've journeyed from being a novelty item in elite homes to becoming an indispensable part of our daily lives. The dawn of telecommunication was marked by the invention of the telegraph and the rotary dial telephone. These wired devices were our first leap into the world of long-distance communication. However, they were limited in their functionality and accessibility. Then came the push-button era, a time when telephones became more user-friendly, with direct dialing and easier number input. This period also saw the rise of public phone booths, bringing telecommunication closer to the masses. But it was the mobile revolution that truly changed the game. Mobile phones, initially bulky and expensive, soon became sleek, affordable, and universally accessible. They morphed into smartphones, devices that integrated communication, entertainment, and information into one handheld gadget. Today, we stand at the cusp of another revolution in telephony. The rise of Voice over Internet Protocol, or VoIP, is blurring the boundaries between traditional telephony and internet communication. VoIP allows for voice and multimedia communication over the internet, making long-distance communication cheaper and more efficient. Moreover, the integration of artificial intelligence into telephony is enhancing user experience like never before. AI-powered digital assistants are making calls, sending messages, and even scheduling appointments on our behalf. They're learning from us, adapting to our needs, and making communication more personalized and intuitive. Looking ahead, one can expect the lines between telephony and other technologies to continue to blur. We might witness telephones that are not just smart but intelligent, capable of predicting our needs and acting on them proactively. The humble telephone has evolved into a device that has redefined the way we communicate and live. One can only wonder what the future holds for this incredible invention. From facilitating communication to transforming it, the telephone has indeed come a long way, and its journey is far from over.